Poland is experiencing a resurgence. The country has undergone a remarkable transformation since the fall of the Iron Curtain. It is now a key player in Central and Eastern Europe. Poland is a member of NATO and the European Union. Poland's growing economic and military might is reshaping the political landscape. Poland's economy has grown significantly since it embraced free market reforms. The country has a diversified economy with strong manufacturing, agriculture, and services sectors. Poland is also a major recipient of foreign direct investment. This economic success has enabled Poland to invest heavily in its military. Poland's strategic location, bordering Russia and Belarus, makes it a frontline state in NATO's defense posture. Poland's history has been marked by periods of foreign occupation and domination. Today, Poland is determined to never again be a victim of aggression. The country is committed to strengthening its military capabilities and working closely with its allies. Poland's commitment to these values has made it an important partner for the United States and other Western democracies. Poland's economic transformation is nothing short of remarkable. Once a struggling communist economy, Poland has become one of the fastest growing economies in Europe. This growth has been driven by embracing free market reforms, attracting foreign investment, and implementing sound economic policies. The Polish government has also invested heavily in education and infrastructure. Poland's GDP has more than doubled since it joined the European Union in 2004. The country now has one of the lowest unemployment rates in the EU. Its standard of living has risen dramatically. This economic success has given Poland the means to pursue its ambitious military modernization plans. The Polish economy is not without its challenges, such as income inequality and a shortage of skilled labor. However, Poland's economic fundamentals remain strong. The country is well positioned for continued growth in the years to come. Poland's economic success is also a testament to the resilience and hard work of the Polish people. Poland's story is an inspiration to other nations emerging from communism or seeking to strengthen their economies. Poland is engaged in a significant military modernization program. The country is rapidly expanding its armed forces and investing heavily in new equipment. This military buildup is driven by the growing threat from Russia. The Kremlin's annexation of Crimea in 2014 and its ongoing war against Ukraine have alarmed Poland and its NATO allies. In response, Poland has pledged to increase its defense spending to 3% of GDP. Poland is also planning to double the size of its army to 300,000 troops. The country is acquiring a wide range of new military equipment, including tanks, fighter jets, air defense systems, and drones. Poland is particularly focused on modernizing its ground forces. The country is purchasing hundreds of new tanks from the United States and South Korea. Poland is also investing heavily in its air force, ordering 32 F-35 fighter jets from the United States. These jets will give Poland a major qualitative edge over any potential adversary in the region. Poland's military modernization is already having a significant impact on the balance of power in Eastern Europe. The country is now one of the most militarily capable members of NATO. Poland's armed forces are a credible deterrent to Russian aggression. Poland's relationship with Russia is complex and fraught with historical baggage. Centuries of conflict and mistrust continue to cast a shadow over relations between the two countries. For Poland, Russia remains the primary threat to its national security. The Kremlin's annexation of Crimea and its ongoing war against Ukraine have only deepened Polish anxieties. Poland has been one of the most vocal critics of Russia's actions in Ukraine. It has provided significant military and humanitarian aid to Kyiv. Poland has also been at the forefront of efforts to impose sanctions on Russia. Warsaw sees its own security as inextricably linked to that of Ukraine. The Polish government is acutely aware of the threat posed by Russia's military buildup in Kaliningrad. This proximity of Russian military power is a constant source of concern for Polish policymakers. Poland's relations with Russia are unlikely to improve anytime soon. Warsaw will continue to strengthen its military capabilities and work closely with its NATO allies to deter Russian aggression. Section 5. A new triangle. Poland, Ukraine, and NATO. The war in Ukraine has brought Poland and Ukraine closer together. The two countries share a long and often turbulent history. However, they now find themselves bound by a common threat from Russia. This shared security concern has led to an unprecedented level of cooperation between Warsaw and Kyiv. Poland has been a staunch supporter of Ukraine's sovereignty and territorial integrity since Russia's annexation of Crimea in 2014. Following Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine in 2022, Poland became a crucial logistical hub for Western military aid flowing into Ukraine. The country has also provided refuge to millions of Ukrainian refugees fleeing the conflict. This support for Ukraine has come at a significant cost to Poland. It has placed a strain on the country's resources and social services. However, the Polish government and people have shown a remarkable willingness to bear these burdens. Poland's unwavering support for Ukraine has elevated its standing within NATO. Poland's strategic location on NATO's eastern flank and its willingness to invest heavily in its military have made it an indispensable partner for the United States and other NATO allies. Poland's role in supporting Ukraine has also given it a stronger voice within the alliance. The evolving relationship between Poland, Ukraine, and NATO is reshaping the security architecture of Europe. Section 6. Economic implications of rearmament. Poland's ambitious military modernization program comes with a hefty price tag. The country has pledged to increase its defense spending to 3% of GDP, which will require significant investments in new equipment, infrastructure, and personnel. In the short term, increased defense spending can stimulate economic growth by creating jobs and boosting demand in the defense industry and related sectors. The Polish government is actively supporting the development of its domestic defense industry. However, sustaining such high levels of military spending over the long term can also pose challenges to the Polish economy. It can divert resources from other priority areas such as education, healthcare, and infrastructure. Maintaining a balance between military spending and other essential investments will be crucial for Poland's long-term economic health. Nevertheless, Poland's economic resilience and its commitment to fiscal prudence suggest that it is well positioned to manage the costs of its military buildup. Poland's growing economic and military might has translated into greater political influence on the international stage. The country is no longer a passive recipient of decisions made in Brussels or Washington. It is actively shaping the agenda on issues critical to its national interests. Poland has been particularly assertive in pushing for a tougher stance against Russia. It has consistently advocated for increased NATO military presence on its territory and greater support for Ukraine. Poland has also emerged as a leading voice in Central and Eastern Europe. It has been instrumental in promoting regional cooperation initiatives, such as the Visegrad Group. Through these platforms, Poland is working to strengthen ties with its neighbors and advance shared interests on the European stage. Poland's foreign policy is rooted in a deep understanding of the region's history and a keen awareness of the security challenges it faces. Poland's voice is increasingly being heard in international forums. As Poland continues to grow in stature, its voice will become even more important in shaping the future of Europe and the wider world. Beyond 2024, Poland's military and economic trajectory will be shaped by a confluence of internal and external factors. Internally, Poland's commitment to maintaining a robust defense posture and modernizing its armed forces will remain a top priority. The country's long-term military strategy is focused on deterring potential aggression and ensuring its ability to defend itself independently if necessary. Economically, Poland will aim to maintain its impressive growth trajectory while addressing key challenges such as income inequality, a shortage of skilled labor, and the need for continued innovation. The government's focus on developing strategic sectors, attracting foreign investment, and fostering entrepreneurship will be crucial for sustaining economic growth and creating high-paying jobs. Externally, the security situation in Eastern Europe, particularly the ongoing war in Ukraine and the unpredictable nature of Russia, will continue to influence Poland's strategic calculus. Poland will remain a staunch supporter of Ukraine's sovereignty and territorial integrity while advocating for a strong NATO deterrent against Russia. Additionally, Poland will continue to deepen its cooperation with regional partners to address shared security concerns. Poland's journey toward greater economic and military power is not without its challenges. The country faces a number of internal and external obstacles that could impede its progress. Internally, Poland must address issues such as income inequality, a shrinking workforce due to demographic changes, and the need to attract and retain skilled labor. Externally, the evolving security environment in Eastern Europe, marked by Russia's unpredictable behavior and the ongoing war in Ukraine, poses a significant challenge. Ensuring Poland's security and deterring potential aggression will require continued vigilance, strong alliances, and a willingness to adapt to changing circumstances. Despite these challenges, Poland's future remains bright. The country possesses a number of strengths that position it well for continued success. By capitalizing on its strengths, addressing its challenges, and seizing opportunities, Poland is well positioned to achieve its goal of becoming a leading power in Central Europe. Poland's rise as a regional power has significant implications for the future of Europe. The country's growing economic and military might, coupled with its strategic location and unwavering commitment to transatlantic security, makes it a key player in shaping the continent's security architecture and political landscape. Poland has emerged as a vocal advocate for a stronger and more assertive European Union, particularly in the areas of defense and security policy. It has consistently called for increased defense spending by NATO members and a more robust response to Russian aggression. Beyond security, Poland's economic success serves as a model for other countries in the region. Its transition from a centrally planned to a market-based economy offers valuable lessons for countries undergoing similar transformations. As Europe grapples with the challenges posed by Russia's aggression, the rise of populism, and the need for greater economic integration, Poland's role will become increasingly important. Poland's journey is a testament to the power of resilience, determination, and a commitment to democratic principles.